Welcome to the Art of Japanese Green Tea.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Griff. And today our lesson is about how to make sencha. First you need to start with good water.
Yeah, this is a Brita, and you need either this or spring water, which is like bottled water, or any charcoal filter or reverse osmosis purified water.
Yeah.
You can't use tap water or you'll have yellow, bad tasting tea.
Yeah.
When you're finished, it should be green if you use quality sencha and do it right.
So, we've already boiled the water here, and the kettle will make it about 95 degrees Celsius. So, I need to cool it down because that's too hot for brewing tea. First, I'm going to pour it into my teapot. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute. By doing this is called preheating. So it makes it easier to figure out what temperature the end result will be. And it also cools down the tea. And I guess as an added benefit, it also adds oxygen to it, because when you boil it, it loses some. And that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't keep reboiling your water if you haven't used it, because it is losing its oxygen, and that makes the tea taste kind of flat. Alright, so I've let it sit long enough. Then I'm going to pour it into the cups I'm about to use. Right. Now I don't have any extra or overflow, but if you do, just pour it into the kettle or down the drain into the sink. Alright, so now it's still cooling down a bit. It's not quite right. Need a bit more. It's close. Okay, so we're going to let this cool for a bit longer, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to put the tea into the teapot. Now, since it's our first video, we might as well use really high quality tea. So this is called the 7-star sencha.
It's really important that you have an airtight container to put your tea in. If you don't have one of these, you could use a Ziploc bag or something, just to make sure that no air can get in there, because the oxygen will be bad for the tea leaves. Yeah, and then it'll
expire quicker or become not as good. So I'm going to use, this is my spoon I'm going to use. If you don't have one like this at home, it's the equivalent of a heaping teaspoon. That spoon's for Gyokuro. So I'm going to use one, it's like a heaping teaspoon, and I don't know, I just add a bit more. That's, you can see that, no you can't. It's about 3/4. So I guess another full teaspoon. Alright. So the water has cooled down. It's probably about 75 degrees or so now. So I'll pour it in over the tea. So we will have to wait about a minute. Now all green teas are different, but since this is good, we'll wait about 40 seconds, and then we will pour, because the pour takes a little bit of time. So we'll wait a minute for this. Okay, so it's been a minute. So now I'm going to, actually it's been 40 seconds, but about by the time I'm done pouring it, it'll be a minute.
Now when he's pouring it, he's going to do a half cup of each of the first 3 cups. And then he's going to fill the 4th cup. And then he's going to put the other half into each of the previous cups. So that way, when he's done pouring, they will all have the same amount of brewing time. Like,
Yeah,
they'll
because
all be this equal.
yeah, because the leaves are, it's still steeping while I'm pouring.
Yeah. That way they'll all be the same at the end.
So I said we're using the high quality stuff, and green tea, if you bought it from the store, you might think, oh, it's actually brownish yellow. No, green tea is supposed to be green. And I said this is the 7-star Sencha, and where you can get this is TanabatagReenTea.com. Or if you live in the Southern Ontario, if you live in Southern Ontario, you can also visit their store in Elora, Ontario. Welcome to the Art of Japanese Green Tea.
I'm Matt.
Take 2.
Damn it.
Take 2. You want to say something about the seal?
Now, we drink the tea. I just spilled on my arm.
That's funny stuff.